Hello and welcome back to another video. Now my regular viewers will know that I'm not really one for doing fancy b-roll here on my channel. I stick to the nitty-gritty facts when I make a video. Not that I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of b-roll and experimenting with more cinematic videography. It's just something I've never really gotten into, but that doesn't mean to say it hasn't entered my mind. Quite often I've been on a beach metal detecting and I think to myself, wouldn't it be nice to add a bit of b-roll, maybe have a drone fly across the beach just to show you how beautiful those places are, just to explore being more creative with my cinematography. But unfortunately the simple fact is those drones do cost a lot of money, and I've invested quite a lot of money in my YouTube channel this year. I've spent a couple of grand on a laptop, over £1,000 on a new camera, so I just couldn't justify spending another £600–700 on a drone. But saying that, it's always something I've wanted to investigate, and I've had this yearning for a drone for quite a few years now. But I just couldn't justify spending that much money on something that I would only use every now and again. So when Ruko reached out to me and said, "Hey Mel, we love your YouTube channel. We happen to notice you don't use a drone in any of your videos. Do you not have a drone? Would you like a drone? Would you like to try one of our drones?" I was like, hell yeah, send me a drone, please. Help me itch that scratch, or scratch that itch. But anyway, I want to say thank you to Ruko for sending me this drone. It's an F11 GIM2. It has a 4K camera, and like it says on the box, it's got a 2-axis gimbal that stabilises that camera. So I'm really excited to get this out and try it. Now please bear in mind, I've never owned a drone before, I've never flown a drone before. So I'll do my best to demonstrate what this drone can do. Now they do assure me that this drone is really easy to fly, so let's get out of the box, take a look at it and give it a spin. Now I have to admit, I have already taken this out of the box and charged the batteries up. I've just put it back in the box so that you can see how it comes packaged, and it is really extremely well packaged, I've got to say. Right, so let's get it out of the box. Stop waffling, this isn't waffle on a Wednesday. This is how it comes packed. You can see it's got a protective, nice protective polythene bag. It does come in a really nice case, and I will be keeping this case, that makes sense to, right? There you go, look at that, nice sturdy hardback case. It really is designed to protect the drone. So this is what it looks like in the box. It's all packed away nicely. You can see there's your drone. You've got a spare battery, spare props, and the controller, user manual, and some charging cables in there as well. So let's take it out and take a close look. So the controller, let's start with the controller. The controller is really compact. It's got these little handles here. I don't think they're designed to hold your phone, because you've got a phone holder at the top. Fold away antenna. These simply come out like that. And you've got your remotes. Got little wheels on here. I think these are to control the gimbal. And a button there and a button there. So that one, you press this button to record, press this button to take a photograph. You've also got the display screen here, but at the moment it's got a big sticker over it which says, "Ensure the remote control antenna is opened correctly before operation. It takes about 40 seconds for the aircraft to connect to the remote control." You've also got an emergency stop button, return to home button, and I'm not really sure what that one does. We'll have to look at the manual. And obviously an on-off button as well. I need to read the manual, so they go one way or the other, like that. We'll put that back in the box and take a look at the actual drone. Because of the weight of this drone, you need to take a little online test to get your pilot's license. So now I've sat that test, I've got my license, and here on the side is my operator number. So I've already stuck that on there, ready to try it out. So let's take a look at it unfolded. So you open the top ones first with the feet on, like that, and then the bottom ones come open like this. And there you go, it's quite a big size. It is quite a hefty size. If I hold my phone up, this is an iPhone 10, you can see size comparison. There you go. So like I say, because of the size, you do need to get your license or your certificate. And it's a really simple online test. Quiz. Now the camera, I've not actually taken this case off yet, as you can see it's still sealed. Oh right, oh look at that, there's the camera there. It does come with a nice little protective lens cover as well. We'll just peel that off, otherwise I'll forget. Might work better without it. So there's the little gimbal. There it goes up and down and side to side, and this hopefully will give us good stabilisation. But like I say, I've never owned a drone before, so let's get it outside and switch it on. But first, before I do that, I'm going to read the manual. Be right back. Now, a little thing I forgot to mention is that it has an SD slot in it, so I'm going to go ahead and place an SD card in here. And now I'm going to see if we can actually format it whilst it's in place. I'm not sure if you can. Now, there is a Ruko app that you need to download. I'm just going to put that there. You can see the phone fits on there nicely, but I did have to take my phone out of the case. Let's go ahead, open this up, and take a look at the app. So here's the app. It's got a Ruko app. Please connect your phone to the drone's Wi-Fi, otherwise you cannot control the drone using the app. Wi-Fi, turn the remote on. That might help. Alright, so when it says connect to Wi-Fi, I have to actually go to the Wi-Fi settings in my phone and connect it to the drone's Wi-Fi manually. Yeah, I'm still connected to the Wi-Fi in my van. Ruko, here we go. Choose an open area. Oh, look at that, it's going through a tutorial on the screen. Brilliant, all I've got to do is watch the tutorial on the app and then I can learn how to fly it. Right, that makes perfect sense. I've got my helicopter pad, and the reason I've got this is to test automatic home button. So when you press the button, it should fly back and land back on this. Let's get a bit further away from the van, shall we? Just in case. Right, let's do this, let's try it out. So it's telling me to calibrate the drone. I don't know if you can see this because of the sun, but this isn't a tutorial video because I'm actually learning myself. So let's put that upwards. So I need to rotate this that way. It says OK. Now I need to rotate it this way. I think I've done something wrong. Let's turn it off and start again. If in doubt, switch it off and do it again, as they say. It says connecting. What's going on here? Back in a minute. Okay, so I figured it out. You have to hold these two and put them up at that position, away from each other and up, so that it calibrates the horizontal. Right, now according to the instructions I've just read, to take off all I need to do is press this button here. I don't have to touch any of these, but I don't know, let's see what happens, shall we? Ready for this? Swipe to manoeuvre. Take off. It's staying right now, it's not even moving. A little bit to the wind, I guess. Great. Go up a little bit. That is so sensitive, look at this, look. Hang on, add that recording. I don't even know if it's recording. Let's try the home button. Will it land back? There it goes. Pretty close. I'm a bit worried about that peg. So I think we'll press stop. I didn't take into account that the pegs are sticking up. That was pretty lucky, really. That could have been disastrous. Let's put that down a bit lower. Okay. Should be a bit more adventurous now. Do that again. I'm so nervous right now. I've never flown one of these before. Right, let's do that again. Take off. Swipe. Take off. What's going to happen now? Start again. Yep. Okay, let's go. Right. Sideways, down, sideways. Alright. Back a little bit. Push forward. Okay, so pull it towards me, it goes back. Turn it around. Have we recorded it? I don't even know if I'm recording or not. Turn it around. Put the camera down. Got a picture on my van. Now, am I recording or not? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a little red button there. Tiny little red line. Red button. I think that means I'm recording. I'm not going to worry about that at this point in time. I'm just going to try and see if we can fly it. Right, focus. Away. Left. Right. That's brilliant. It's way over there now. And it's holding position really well. It's just hovering now. Well, so far I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's see if we can bring it back. It kind of missed the landing pad by a little bit. I'm still pleased with that. I had to press the emergency home button because somebody was walking along here. My heart is beating because I've never done this before. I've never flown a drone before. But let's stop recording. So yeah, folks, my very first flight of the Ruko drone. Let's take a look at the footage and see what it looks like. Okay, so here we are on the landing pad. The colours look really good, really crisp, really clear, and pretty similar colour to the ZV-E10. Really pleased with that. Look at the blacks in the shadows. The shadows aren't blacked out completely, so that's nice dynamic range. The green is green. The sky is grey. A little bit of blue in the side there. I'm really pleased with that. And look at the shadow on the black car, well not the shadow, the sun glare off the black car. It's handling that really well. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it does look a little bit grainy, but I guess I'm filming in 4K. Once I upload it, I will upload it in 1080p, not in 4K, and that might soften it a little bit. But it does look a little bit grainy. Let's have a look around there. This is the house. Wow, look at that. Really good dynamic range. It's a shame it's such a short flight, but look how it's handling the reflection of the sun in those cars. Yeah, really good. Nice and smooth as well, nice and level. Gimbal's definitely doing its job. A bit of a bouncy landing. Brilliant. Well, there you go. I don't think the footage from the drone was too shabby. I was really quite impressed with that, and it's most definitely usable, so I'm quite looking forward to using the drone when I get out and about and I start making videos and I can start experimenting with more cinematic videography in my vlogs. But don't worry, I won't go over the top with that B-roll. I will keep it to a minimum. Now, let's have a look at the controller. Whilst I was waiting for that footage to upload to my laptop, I looked at the manual to find out what this mystery button is. And apparently it's a speed button, so you can change the speed of the drone, or if you hold it down for 5 seconds, you can actually turn off the GPS. Why you'd want to do that, I don't know. But nevertheless, there it is. You can turn off the GPS and control the speed of the drone. So whilst I've got this in my hand and we're inside, hopefully you can see the screen. You've got some more information on here as well. You've got your distance, height, and D speed and V speed. I'm guessing the D speed is the actual ground speed of the drone when it's travelling, and V speed is its vertical speed, which is going up and down. I think, not 100% sure, but there you go. So that's the controller. You've got loads of information on here, a ton of information on the app as well. The one thing I really do like is that return to home button. So if you was happen to lose orientation of where your drone is and you get a little bit confused, which isn't hard, you can press that home button and the drone will simply come back and land where you took off from. But like I said earlier in this video, I have absolutely zero experience flying drones or filming with drones, so I do need to go out and practice and fly this as much and as often as I possibly can before I actually start using it and incorporating that drone footage into my vlogs. So once again, I'd like to say thank you to Ruko for sending me their F11 GIM2 drone. Fantastic bit of kit, and by way of thank you I will leave a link in the description of this video for anyone out there that's interested in buying this really easy to fly drone. And don't forget, if you do buy any drone you will also need a landing mat, so for your convenience I will leave a link in the description where you can purchase one of these landing mats too. Thanks for watching this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and I'll see you very soon. Ta-ra for now. So excited, almost forgot my camera.